Well, hello everyone, and a very warm welcome once again to the Hala Legionov in Kielce in Poland, where you join us for the 5th day of competition. It's the evening session in the 2021 AIBA Youth World Boxing Championships for men and women. 200 bouts down already in this edition of the championship. Some 414 boxers taking part from 52 national Olympic committees all around the world. And on this 9th session of boxing, we've got a further 12 bouts scheduled. Action coming from the women's light welterweight, men's light welterweight, and men's heavyweight divisions over the course of this evening session. It's been an absolutely terrific tournament so far. Plenty of quality on display, lots of competitiveness and determination as well. And with no seeding in AIBA youth boxing, some very good boxers have met in the early stages of the tournament, and they have combined to produce some terrific competition. These are the contests that will conclude this 9th session of boxing, as we edge ever closer towards the medal stages. It's a victory in the quarterfinals that will secure the athletes a place on the medal roster. And remember, the losing semi-finalists will both be awarded bronze medals. And that gives you an idea as to the perspective. Told you that the heavyweights were in action later on. Here is the Armenian boxer who will be competing over in Ring B. This is Ring A. My name's Ronald McIntosh. I'll be your commentator for this 9th session of boxing. My colleague Andy Clark is covering the action over in the other ring here at the Hala Legionov. So backstage, all of the athletes going through their paces to ensure that when that call arrives, they are fired up and ready to go. So much activity backstage here at this magnificent venue. Opened in 2006, multi-purpose venue where it's primarily used for handball. But this country has such a rich boxing tradition. There have been continental championships staged here in the past. This the first global championships to be staged in Poland in AIBA boxing. And that is where we are, the Hala Legionov. And just outside this magnificent venue, there is actually a statue in commemoration of the memory of and the achievements of Leszek Drogos, highly decorated amateur from back in the 50s, Olympic bronze medalist in Rome 1960, but prior to that took 3 consecutive European Championship titles. And his figure has been immortalized, a bronze bust outside this beautiful venue. And again, that gives you an idea as to the depth of tradition in the sport of boxing in this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 201, women's light welter, 64 kilogram. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from Kazakhstan, Milana Ayupova. And his opponent in blue corner, representing Ukraine, Marina Stoiko. Judges statement: 1 Argentina, 2 Moldavia, 3 Taipei, 4 Bosnia and Herzegovina, 5 India. Referee Sean Rees, United States.
So these then the 5 judges seated all around the boxing ring who will be officiating, scoring this contest using the 10-point must system. They're from Argentina, Moldova, Chinese Taipei, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and India. And this opening contest of this 9th session of boxing will be between boxers from Kazakhstan and Ukraine. Milana Ayupova is the Kazakh boxer in the red corner. And in the blue corner, Marina Stoiko. Sean Rees of the United States of America is the referee.
Figure that out. Hands over. Perfect. Got your mouthpiece in. See your headgear. Thank you.
Well, it's often makes for interesting observation to see former boxers who are now coaches trying to fix the head guards and head dresses of their boxers. Long hair, well, hair of any length permitted in AIBA boxing. The ruling is that it must not interfere with either the opponent, the boxer themselves, or their opponent in terms of vision, and that's why we see various headdresses, do-rags, bandanas, swimming caps beneath the head guard. Sometimes when you see ham-fisted former boxers trying to carry out such intricate, nimble-fingered exercises, it does make for interesting viewing. But that carried out satisfactorily, and so we are about to get underway.
Round 1.
64 kilogram light welterweight action, and this contest between boxers from Kazakhstan and Ukraine. The Kazakh boxer, Maria Ayupova, 18 years of age, and her opponent is also 18, and that is Mariana Stoiko. First contest of the tournament for both of these boxers. Perfect bracket number of 16. So automatically the winner progressing through to the quarterfinals. Good right hand and a jolting left jab. Well, it's been ruled a slip, but I think she was helped on her way to the canvas by a solid straight shot. No knockdown. And remember, in AIBA boxing with the 10-point must system, a trip to the canvas isn't necessarily a 10-8 round, as it is in the professional code. Good right-left combination landed by Ayupova. Stoiko responding with a counter shot of her own. Problems with the footing for Stoiko now. Nice overhand right landed by the boxer in blue. Ayupova tried to respond with a right hand to the body, but she just ran into a cracking right hand there. Very well picked punch by Stoico, who's looking for the same shot and spinning off to a right anti-clockwise after letting it fly. She's using that right hand effectively now, is Stoico. But that's good work to the body by Ayupova. Well, both boxers showing good variety, but a forceful reverse 1-2 landed by Stoico, then put some distance between herself and her opponent by shoving her away. So just approaching 30 seconds to go in the opening round. Stoico looking for that 1-2 combination once again, but the left hand, the right hand off the mark. That one was a glancing blow that did catch Ayupova and scores, and it's a hard right cross again, which just causes Ayupova to back up. Counter left jab is a nice shot from Stoico. And the first round in the book. Some of the action from that first 3-minute session.
Seconds out, please.
Вставай. Дыхание. Серийная работа. Слышишь?
Round 2.
So into the second round then. Quick start by the boxer in red. She's met by some competent straight punching from Stoico. The 18-year-old wearing blue, representing Ukraine, comes in as the 2020 European Youth Championship silver medalist at 64 kilograms, but she's just taken a swift right cross there from Ayupova. She's also enjoyed continental podium success. Check left hand is a nice shot from the boxer in red, causing Stoico to become momentarily disorganized, and is a real noticeable quickening of the tempo from Ayupova after that first round. We saw the scores courtesy of the AIBA live scoring system. Ayupova and her corner will be aware of that as well, and that is why she is raising her tempo here. Beautiful left hook, countered by a right hand, but getting the better of that exchange was Ayupova. She goes targeting body and head once again, lands a right hand around the corner. Stoico tries to counter with a right hand, but was wide of the target. Continental podium success for Ayupova came in the form of an Asian Junior bronze medal in 2019 at 63 kilograms. So two accomplished operators competing here on the world stage and combining to make for a terrific contest. Sean Rees just reminding Ayupova that she's not to land rabbit punches around the rear of the head. Nice right hand landed by Stoico. Beautiful right hand in response from Ayupova. Far brisker second round initiated by the boxer in red. And again, she's looking to produce first and third boxing during the course of these exchanges, dropping her hands momentarily, now stepping back into punching range. Left hand caused Stoico to double over, and another right hand is an eye-catching pot shot landed by Ayupova. Beautiful right-left. The left hand was a beauty before she backed up. And now coming forwards, trying to just blunt the effect of aggression being produced by Ayupova is Stoico. So closing 30 seconds of the round. There's a solid shot landed by Stoico. Two boxes entangled on the ropes just above our commentary position here. Glancing right hand, followed by a far more solid one from Stoico. Hard shots being exchanged. Nice to see that respect between the two of them. You may hear the breathing of Ayupova. Become characteristic of the Kazakh boxer during the course of this tournament. You hear them exhale loudly. Ayupova quickening the tempo noticeably in that second round after she and her corner would have been aware of the scores after one round in the book. And that is why, commendably, she changed her tactics, she upped her work rate, and there is everything to fight for going into the third and final round here in Kielce.
Seconds out, please.
Не вались на нее, не ошибайся. Все на ножках.
Round 3.
Into the third and final round then. Contest that is in the balance. Just think we may get time called in a moment. Terrific punch picking by Ayupova. But that headdress just protruding beneath the chin strap of Stoico. That may require some adjustment, but then on the resumption, Stoico lands a hard right hand to initiate that exchange. She lands the same shot once again to catch the incoming Ayupova. Two powerhouse boxing nations squaring off in the boxing ring as Ayupova lands a good right cross without reply. She goes looking for the same shot once again. Kazakhstan, one of the four nations here with a maximum contingent of 20 boxers, 10 women, 10 men. Ukraine not far behind them with 9 women and 10 men in 19 strong squad as Ayupova looking to again assert her dominance in this final round. Minute gone, and it has been two-way action so far. Right hand not too far away from Stoico. Ayupova back onto the front foot. Boxers falling into a clinch. Time has been called, and now we are going to have some adjustments to that head, that bandana beneath the head guard. American referee Sean Reese just reminding the Ukrainian corner that during that timeout to make some running repairs, there is to be no coaching. Beyond the midpoint of the final round, both boxers looking for pot shot right hands, looking to draw in an uppercut where Stoico couldn't quite find the mark. But it's been a very skillful contest so far. And it's been a seesaw affair. Nice left jab landed by Ayupova. So both boxers looking for the quality as Ayupova lands a nice right hand, but both boxers looking for the quality that is going to impress the 5 scoring judges. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand landed by Stoico, the most eye-catching shot of that exchange. And how about that for a pile-driving right cross that drives Ayupova backwards. Ayupova will be aware of that. She's trying to get her own back now, stepping back into the pocket and lands a good right hand of her own. So both boxers just taking a little bit of a breather, about as much respite as we've had all contest long, now rousing themselves for a grandstand finish. Stoico continues to look for that backhand. Concentration remaining absolute as there's a terrific 1-2, the best punch of that exchange, but then Stoico comes back with a double right hand of her own. Terrific contest between these two skillful boxers, punching right up until the closing bell. And that was an absolutely spectacular contest. to get us underway here in the 9th session of boxing. Everything to box for in the 3rd and final round. And my goodness, didn't both of these athletes go for it in their bid to progress through to the quarterfinal stage after what was the first bout of the tournament for both of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by split decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Marina Stoiko, Ukraine.
And it is Stoiko who has prevailed on a split decision, 3-2, 28-29 across the board. A fair indication as to just how close and competitive this contest was. Terrific action, and it is the boxer from Ukraine who goes through. 3-2 split in the final round, 1 round apiece after 2 completed rounds. A very even affair. And it's the Ukrainian boxer who goes through to the quarterfinals, but credit to Ayupova for playing her part in what was a cracking contest.
Number 202 into the red corner, ring A. Please welcome boxer from Italy, Tommason Miriam.
So we remain in the 64 kilogram light welterweight division.
60 kilogram. Into a blue
This one
corner,
between boxers from Italy and
Russia, Azalia Amineva. Judge assignment 1 Croatia, 2 Czech Republic, 3 Kazakhstan, 4 Argentina, 5 Hungary. Referee Valery Pastuchov, Moldavia.
So they're then the judges who will score this one using the 10-point must system. They hail from Croatia, the Czech Republic, Kazakhstan, Argentina, and Hungary. And there is Miriam Tommasoni, 18 years of age, the Italian boxer. It's the first bout of the tournament here in Kielce 2021. Her opponent is also preparing for her first contest. That is 17-year-old Azalia Amineva. Valery Pastuchov is the referee.
Внимательно, все с ногами.
Guardala in faccia, guarda. Fammi sentire cazzotti che ci vede sempre via. Ah no, a mia rida.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. 64 kilogram light welterweight action between 2 very skillful, highly decorated boxers indeed. They hail from Italy and Russia. The Italian boxer is wearing red. That is Miriam Tommasoni, 18 years of age. Comes in as the reigning national youth champion of Italy. Her opponent is also the national champion of her respective homeland, having taken the national youth title earlier this year. That is Azalia Amineva. She, the reigning European youth champion, having taken that title last year. Her opponent has also enjoyed podium success as Amineva lands a hard left cross to the solar plexus, the southpaw, wearing blue. Tommasoni's continental success came in the form of a European junior bronze back in 2018. Quick-fisted attack by Amineva. For the same combination once again, right-left. It's the boxer in blue who has settled into her work more immediately. Tommasoni catching Aminova with a left jab at the conclusion of that exchange. Fencing and feinting with the lead hand. Again, burst of activity. Shots being thrown in bunches. It's a solid left hand landed by Aminova. Well, she's generally triggering the attacks is Aminova, and often having the final word as well. Tomasoni waiting to counter, but again, beaten to the punch on an attack that was triggered by the boxer in blue. So she may have to alter her timing, alter her strategy here, Tomasoni. Of course, easier said than done. She's waiting, 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 and when the attack is triggered, she's there trying for the counter right hand. But perhaps Aminova getting the better of that coming together, as she did there, first and third boxing. She initiated the attack, then had the final word, and then when Tomasoni was distracted by something, Aminova went back in and helped herself to another cluster of punches. Good left hand to the body landed by Aminova. Continuing to wait is Tomasoni. That time she does trigger off, but look at the left hook she takes. And then a hard shot to the body right on the bell. First round in the book. A very good round for the boxer in blue. Some of the action from that opening round.
Также взводите, дистанция работает. Слышишь? Все, молодец.
Головой не вались. Умница.
Дыши, дыши, дыши свободнее. Главное, башку не есть туда вот. Дернул, пробил. Сразу не кидайся. Хорошо? Она горит тебя.
Пробила, стукнулась, видишь, чуть не упала. Надо доработать.
Да, руки впереди, руки впереди.
Seconds out, please.
Senza andare indietro. Testa pure, non tanto dentro. Hai capito, Miriam? Ogni tanto attacca sempre. Forza, Miriam.
Round 2.
So the command of box given to get us underway to begin this second round. Nice right jab landed. Off quick feet from Aminova. Tomasoni visibly trying to quicken her tempo here. She's got to be careful that she just doesn't fall into the rhythm being set by Aminova, which is what appeared to happen in the opening round. The natural counterpuncher wearing red, waiting to launch her own counter-attack. More often than not, the more eye-catching work, just like that, is landing by the boxer who is triggering the attack. So Aminova timing her raid very well indeed. So just over a minute gone in the second round. Very patient display this, punctuated by bursts of frenetic activity like that. Boxers testing the strength of the ropes, the tension of the ropes. Tomasoni spoken to about holding on. Beautiful right jab. Again, Aminova initiating the attack and escaping without reply. Tomasoni aware of that. She's trying to get over her front foot, but she's finding it really difficult to pin down the movement or pin down Aminova because of her brilliant movement with her feet. Using the space of the ring very well indeed and always remaining out of range. But when she sets herself to punch, again, it is her who's having the better of the exchanges. Quick, straight strikes from both flanks, making life very difficult indeed for Tomasoni. There's a counter left jab for Tomassoni, and is she beginning to time the raiding attacks of the boxer in blue? She's running out of time though, because a large portion of this second round has gone, and it's Amenova who has been boxing very well indeed. Tomassoni continuing to wait, trying to get over her front foot, but again, it's Amenova who is first to the punch. Greater volume, greater variety coming from the woman in blue, who is in and out like a thief in the night without reply once again. Boxing very well indeed is the woman in blue, and one suspects Tomassoni is going to have it all to do as both boxers drape over the rope on the far side of the ring from our commentary position. One suspects it's going to be an uphill struggle for Tomassoni in the third and final round.
Все хорошо делаешь, чтобы вот эти зачем ляпы делаешь, толкаешь, пинаешь, чтобы этого не было.
Some of the action from the second round, where again Tomassoni was able to use the space of the ring very effectively indeed. Amenova was able to use the space of the ring very well indeed. Tomassoni was trying to get over her front foot and go in pursuit of her, but more often than not, she was beaten to the punch.
Seconds out, please. Round 2, 3.
We're into the third and final round then, and completely contrasting body language and intensity in the respective corners. Everything cool and calm in the blue corner of Amenova. Tomassoni was being given instructions in rather urgent fashion, because thanks to AIBA Live scoring, the red corner will be aware of the time score context of this bout. 6 minutes in the book, just 3 minutes left in which to try and turn this around. And again, double backhand success for Amenova. Tomassoni desperately trying to quicken her tempo, but the natural counterpuncher now having to try and be the aggressor. And that is a very difficult switch to try and make, going against all the instincts that have been cultivated over years of practicing the noble art. And look at that, she tries to initiate, she's running to two left hands from that southpaw stance. Amenova in complete control. And that left hand out of the southpaw stance, as though it's guided by laser. Incredibly accurate, and it served her very well indeed through the 2.5 rounds of this contest. Scores with it to the body. Tomassoni must be fighting against every instinct that she possesses. She knows what she's got to do, but trying to carry it out is a different matter altogether. Her problem has been that her natural counter-punching style hasn't been effective against the quick-fisted Amenova from Russia. Well, she's completely lost her bearings in the boxing ring. Has Tomassoni. That causes the intervention of the referee. Remember, you're not to turn your back on your opponent. That is an infringement. Nice right jab once again, and it just disrupts the attempted forward movement of Tomassoni. She has to reset and come again. Coming forward with a 1-2, but hasn't found the range. Amenova's movement has made her very difficult indeed to catch cleanly. Oh, look at that for a triple left hand from Amenova. She started with a right hand and then demonstrated 3 different types of backhand strike with that left, then a conventional 1-2. Wonderful shot selection from Amenova, who is incredibly relaxed and cool up there in the boxing ring. She knows that the opponent is the boxer who has got to make the fight. And that push down to the canvas. So it's been a very difficult mission indeed for Tomassoni from Italy. And that bell concludes the contest, a job very well produced by the woman in blue. some of the action then from the third and final round. Tomassoni desperately trying to do something different to what transpired in rounds 1 and 2. But ultimately, it was more of the same that took place. Terrific punch picking from Amenova. And simply not able to slow down the wonderful movement of the reigning European Youth Champion. Here's the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Azalia Amineva, Russia.
So Amenova from Russia prevailing over Tomassoni with a unanimous points decision verdict. A very cultivated display indeed. Cool, calm, and wonderful punch selection. And that is how she did it. It is Amenova who goes through to the quarterfinal stage, and she'll face off against Stoiko from Ukraine. That bout scheduled for the 19th of April in the evening session. What a contest that promises to be. Credit to Tomassoni, she never stopped competing, not able to get it done here in the round of 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 203 in ring A. Women's light welter, 64 kilogram. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from Montenegro, Nina Radenovic.
So we remain in the 64 kilogram lightweight division in this one between boxers from Montenegro and Romania. These then the 5 judges who will be scoring this one. They're from Italy, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, and Scotland.
Judge assignments, ring A. 1, Italy. 2, Kyrgyzstan. 3, Kazakhstan. 4, Ukraine. 5, Scotland. Referee, Maslan bin Amzak, Malaysia.
Well, there is Iulia Guta from Romania. Back-to-back national youth titles under her belt. Her opponent over in the red corner will be boxing for Montenegro, Nina Radenovic. Maslan bin Amzat from Malaysia is the referee.
Round 1.
64 kilogram light welterweight action in the round of 16. This contest, 16 boxers. This tournament was 16 boxers. Blistering start by the woman in blue, Iulia Guta of Romania, letting her hands fly freely and punches from all angles, some of them penetrating the defenses of the woman in red. Nina Radenovic being put under pressure, even though Guta is boxing on the back foot now. Trying to maraud her way forwards is Radenovic. Radenovic, 2020 European Championship Youth Bronze medalist, lands with a shot around the corner there. Nice composure to block that shot with her backhand, but she couldn't evade that left jab which got through from Guta. cracking left hand landed on the counter from Radenovic in response to the shot that she took. But look at the right hand success from Guta, who hasn't stopped punching from the opening bell. Minute gone, and it has been non-stop from the woman in blue. Sneaky left hand landed before skipping off to her right by Radenovic. Right hand was, oh, that's a right hand around the corner. Same shot once again, knocking Radenovic off balance. Terrific punch picking of the heavy variety, and a reverse 1-2. Right-left success for Guta brings about a standing count as we approach the midpoint of the opening round. Heavy shots being landed by Guta. Looking for that right hand once again, didn't quite land it correctly. Now looking to target the body of the advancing boxer in red. Spears the defenses with a right hand once again. Jolting left jab, snaps the head back of Radenovic, who may well be on the cusp of a subsequent standing count here. She's looking for a right hand of her own. Looking for the right hand once more is Guta. Swinging a miss with the left hook from Radenovic. Minute to go in the opening round. What a round. Guta setting an incredible pace. Looking for the same shot once more, but the defenses of the left glove effective from Radenovic. Really is looking to get leverage into her shots, Guta, planting her feet into the canvas and really twisting at the hip, digging her toes into the canvas and generating maximum power. Good shot to the body. The hands have come up high and are protecting the head of Radenovic. And Guta targeting the open torso. You can hear the exertions on the single shots being hammered in. Right hand success once again. Radenovic trying to walk through it and get her own offense away. Two hard shots dug into the body just above the belt line from Guta. Being forced onto the back foot, but she's boxing brilliantly in that posture. Heavy leather being thrown by the boxer in blue. What a round, my goodness. Didn't let her hand stop flowing from opening bell to concluding bell in that first round. Oh, the sound of the bell was still reverberating here around the Hella Legianov. Yulia Guta was winging away with punches from both hands. Straight punches, arcing punches, and it was that chopping right hand where she got the elbow up high that brought about a standing count. How about that for a jab? Indicative of the type of
Seconds out,
boxing she was
please.
able to produce over the first 3 minutes.
Round 2.
So into the second round then. Will the boxer in blue be able to maintain the incredible pace that she set, Yulia Guta? Daiba live scoring. Radenovic will be aware of the context of the bout. She's trying to get into the pocket and land her own offense. Trying to get inside the longer reach and range, but look at the jab she's running into. The price she's having to pay. She is having occasional single shot right hand success there. The left hand wasn't too far away. Good shot to the body from Radenovic, but there's a check right hand from the woman in blue, immediately countered by a check right left hand from Radenovic. Oh, Guta just stealing a glance to her corner. Boxing off the back foot, still looking for that right hand, which has been a really effective weapon. Variety coming into play now for Guta as she tried a corkscrew left. Both boxers loading up with backhands. Neither boxer find the range. The bent arm shot from the backhand landed for Guta. Radenovic trying to get closer, but she's caught with a reverse 1-2 as she tries to retreat. Feinting with the feet, feinting with the jab. Right hand was a glancing blow landed by Radenovic. She's keeping her shape nicely, but she takes another left jab from the taller figure in blue. And another one. Given the pace that she set, Guta is breathing through an open mouth, but given the pace that she set at the midpoint of this second round, will she pay a price for that? Takes a right hand as she tried to retreat, takes a left jab to the body and then a right hand over the top. Best portion of the contest for Radenovic, but then look at the response it brings from Guta. What a contest here. Guta being backed up, but she's picking her punches terrifically off the back foot. Nice left hook landed by Guta. Excuse me, by Radenovic, which was countered by Guta. And then a right-left success by Radenovic in red. Less than a minute to go in the second round, and this has been fought at a terrific clip. High tempo indeed. Oh, that's a solid right hand over the top, which came booming from Radenovic. And she's looking to get to work inside with uppercuts through the middle. And she's having more success as we progress through this second round. Is Guta just beginning to slow a little bit? She's keen to initiate a clinch, and we haven't seen that very often. Radenovic punching away. So 10-second clapper has sounded. Radenovic coming on strong as this second round progressed. 3 minutes to go here.
Respira muito, muito bem. Respira. Respira muito, muito. Respira muito. Não fica ancor. Tudo que no lateral, esse da coluna, despre centro e o prosul de stânga. Respira, respira.
So some of the action in that second round, where Radenovic really kept her shape and kept on edging her way forwards. It was a strong start by Guta, no doubt, but as the seconds continued to elapse, Radenovic getting herself back into this contest. How well will Guta recover?
Seconds out, please.
We prepare to enter the third and final round.
Round 3.
So 3 minutes to go in this contest that has been a back and forth affair so far. It was a blistering opening round for Guta, but then her work rate just slowed as the second round progressed. Can Radenovic continue to pile on the pressure? Nice 1-2, catching the incoming boxer, and she's altogether sharper here is Guta. This is how she was performing in the opening round. The 60-second interval proving to be a magnificent elixir, which has revived her, and she has come out strong to produce the second standing count of the contest. Well, what a turnaround. Guta was slowing considerably as the second round progressed, but she came out storming in the third round to produce the second standing count issued against Radenovic in this contest. Check left hand not too far away. She may have been caught by a couple of glancing blows by Guta as she looked to escape. Good work to the body by Radenovic. Shot upstairs, by Guta. Shot upstairs, landed by Radenovic, but then look at the jab disrupting the stance of Radenovic. And it's almost as though, I'm not suggesting she did, but it's almost as though Guta elected or settled to take the second half of that second round off, because she has come out as a boxer transformed for this third and final round, producing the type of energy and dynamism and strength of punch that she showed in the first round. Good right hand once again, landed by Guta. Short of the range on that occasion and again, but Radenovic not able to inch her way forwards and find her own successful offense. She's too slow on her feet now as Radenovic. This isn't going to get it done. Tries a left hook and a right uppercut and then a left hook. The final two shots in that three-shot cluster successful. Brings about a burst of body punches from Guta. Guta firing away upstairs. Many of the shots blocked. That uppercut did pierce the guard of the woman in red. Inside the final minute, both boxers feeling the effects of their endeavors. It's been fought at a high tempo, this one. Right hand over the top is an effective shot by Radenovic. Still, she continues to pour her way forward, but she's been met by a revived Guta, who's an altogether different boxer from the languid figure she was cutting in the second half of the second round. So the 10-second clapper is imminent. Radenovic in search of a finishing shot now, but it's she who has been put under pressure as the two boxers engage in a terrific exchange. Cracking right hand landed over the top by Radenovic. Guta had success to the body during that final coming together. A fitting conclusion to a contest that was fought at a frenetic tempo. I think it's Guta who will be going through to the quarter-final stage. Really did come out with renewed energy in that third and final round.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Julia Guta, Romania.
So Julia Guta of Romania goes through to the quarter-final stage on a unanimous point decision victory. The victor in what was a terrific contest. She was really strong in the first and third rounds, and that is how she got it done. Credit to Nina Radenovic, 2020 European Youth bronze medalist, playing her part in what was a pulsating contest, but she's eliminated here in the round of 16. It is Guta who goes on.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for next bout. Bout number 204 in ring A. Women's light welter, 64 kilograms. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from Poland, Wiktoria Agnieszka Tereszczak. And she's opponents in the blue corner, representing Czech Republic, Krystyna Wacławikowa.
So we remain in the women's 64-kilogram light welterweight division, and
Judges'
this one
assignments,
between
1
boxers from
Hungary,
Poland
2
and the
Bosnia
Czech Republic.
Herzegovina, 3 India, 4 Moldavia, 5 Singapore. Referee Pakistan Beketbekov, Kazakhstan.
Here are the judges who will score this one. Using the 10-point must system, they come from Hungary, Bosnia-Herzegovina, India, Moldova, and Singapore. So there is the boxer who will occupy the red corner, Wiktoria Tereszczak, 18 years of age, preparing for her first bout here in her home World Youth Championships. Her opponent in the blue corner is also 18 years old, and that is Krystyna Wacławikowa. She boxing for the Czech Republic. Our referee is from Kazakhstan. Both boxers will now receive the final instructions.
Round 1.
So we're underway then, 64-kilogram light welterweight action between boxers from Poland and the Czech Republic. The woman wearing blue, who has come out at a terrific clip, letting shots go from both flanks, is Krystyna Wacławikowa, 18 years of age, comes into the ring as the reigning silver medalist in her national championship. She's facing off against the national champion, the woman up on her toes and looking to peck and poke with that left jab on the back foot, is Wiktoria Tereszczak. Two 18-year-olds engaging in a tear-up in the opening 30 seconds of this first round. Even Novak Lavikova comes in as the national championship silver medalist, as she's put on the end of an educated left hand just to try and blunt her attempted forward foray. Vaklavikova has enjoyed consecutive national championship success in the age classification down. She was two-time national junior champion of the Czech Republic, and now Tereščák just beginning to find the range, up on her toes and neutralizing these forward advances with darting, flicking punches like that, keeping her cool under fire. Not caught by surprise, but just had to adjust to the rhythm. After Vaklavikova got on the front foot right from the opening bell. She did have right-hand success there, Vaklavikova, but she was picked off by straight punches once again. Tereščák using the space of the boxing ring very well indeed. Here's a right-hand left hook combination as she was on the move to her right. Vaklavikova keeps on coming, and with her opponent pinned to the rope, she landed a strong right hand over the top. So Vaklavikova looking to crowd her opponent once more. Minute to go in the opening round. Up on her toes. Moving laterally left and right very effectively indeed is Tereščák. But Vaklavikova simply keeps on coming, marauding her way forwards. But here, surely, because she's been picked off at long range, that's what she needs to be doing. Getting busy with her hands to the body of the boxer in red. She lands a good left jab and then a right cross, catching Tereščák as she was trying to retreat. And that's a solid single shot success for Vaklavikova. Right hand success once again, but it was countered by a check left hand from Tereščák. Back into the breach steps Vaklavikova. Less than 30 seconds to go in the opening round. Vaklavikova coming with a 2-3 phase attack, keeping the attack going. Didn't really have any success as she was letting her shots go from both hands. Couldn't find the accuracy. So closing seconds of this opening round. Vaklavikova with a left hand, right hand success in that two-shot combination. Rough house at the end of the session. What a session, my goodness. Ordered a high tempo through the first 3 minutes. Vaklavikova stormed out of the blocks to begin this contest, but Tereščák made a very good adjustment indeed. And then she began to have success picking off her opponent, scoring with flicking punches while she was invariably up on her toes. But there was a type of success that Vaklavikova was able to enjoy sporadically. Hard, eye-catching singles. When Tereščák was near the ropes, Vaklavikova electing to remain standing, showing her opponent that she is ready to bring it once again.
Round 2.
So into the second round then. Nice left jab on the resumption, and then a right hand over the top landed by Vaklavikova. Check left hand is an eye-catching shot landed by Tereščák. Vaklavikova here as part of a 9-strong Czech Republic boxing team as the two boxers exchange jabs. 4 women, 5 men. Tereščák is one of 10 women on the Polish boxing team. They're one of the 4 nations who have boxers in every weight class in the tournaments for both men and women. Left jab landed by Vaklavikova. Well, Tereščák just looking to hold on, get herself away from the ropes, turn her opponent and trying to put her in a confined position. But surely Vaklavikova needs to be targeting the body of the fleet-footed Polish boxer there. Becoming increasingly untidy now. Vaklavikova spoken to about keeping her head up. She lands a hard single right hand, but is countered by a left, right from the woman in red. And even though Tereščák is producing very effective boxing on the back foot, she may at some point just have to stand her ground as she did there and back up Vaklavikova to show the officials that she's not trying to steal this fight or just show that she's not being negative in any way, trying to nick it. Just beyond the midpoint of the second round. Vaklavikova trying to lure her opponent in once again, tries an uppercut but was tagged with a couple of feather-light punches by the advancing woman in blue. She muscles her way forward once again. But her work becoming just a little less crisp now, Vaklavikova. Both boxers have put an awful lot into the round and 2/3 of a round that have elapsed so far. Vaklavikova, her footwork becoming just a little bit more labored, and that's why she was pinged by that 1-2 as she attempted to come forward. So Vaklavikova continues her forward march, trying to close the distance. Again, she's not been able to get her hands free at close territory, and I just think that's wasted opportunity in terms of time ticking away. And she's not looking to score with body punches. Right hand over the top, not too far away from Tereszczak. And still Vaklavikova goes in pursuit of her opponent. So a little shuffle to conclude the round by Vaklavikova before making her way back to the corner. She elects to remain standing once again.
W razie czego jak się pcha, że na jakieś punkty, żeby cię wygrali. Mięciu, w razie czego, ale tak, żeby wiesz, sprytny. Jesteś Baśką dzisiaj czy nie? Dzisiaj jest plan Baśka, tańczysz. Delikatny klincz, obejście. Ona jest głupia, ona nie umie wytrzymać, ona nie wie jak to. Ona, ty jesteś sprytniejszy, ty jesteś inteligentna dziewczyna, słyszysz? Masz walczyć 3 minuty inteligentów. Jesteś najmniejszą dziewczyną, kurwa.
Seconds out, please.
Ja ci nie muszę nawet podpowiadać.
Round 3.
Well, it's always difficult to discern expressions when facial coverings due to COVID-19 protocols are in place, but if I'm not mistaken, the Czech coach was smiling up there in that blue corner, as if to say, are you having fun? Go out there and enjoy yourself in this final round, Vaklavikova. And she's done exactly that. 2-shot success for her just a few moments ago. And she's coming with repeated straight shot, accurate punches, crowding Tereszczak. But she has to be careful that she doesn't smother her own work. She needs a big round here, does Vaklavikova. Aiva Life scoring in effect here, so she'll be aware of that. And to her credit, she's trying to get the dominant round that she needs. Vaklavikova accommodating her in exchanges. Shot blocked by the right glove of Vaklavikova. But again, she's not able to produce any consistent body punching when she gets into this type of territory. Trying to free her hands. Tereszczak getting through with the right hand underneath. Very physical contest, this one. Midway through the 3rd and final round, Vaklavikova coming forward with a left jab. She was countered with the same shot from Tereszczak. Right hand success from Vaklavikova, but then look how she crowds her own work. Swarming forwards, practically falling over Tereszczak, rather than keeping her distance. And with Tereszczak in that disadvantageous position, she could have perhaps landed a couple of scoring shots. She's successful with the right hand once again, catching Tereszczak as she attempted to pivot away. Flashing right hook and left hook. Fired out by Tereszczak, who's put on the end of a straight left-right by Vaklavikova. So Vaklavikova repeatedly willing to step back into punching range, and she's often led with a stiff left jab, which has found the range. But then after that, the boxers falling into one another, and she's not been able to follow up on a single shot success. She's producing just like that. Left jab, then she walked into a counter right hand from Tereszczak. And you have to admire the commitment of the woman in blue. She would have been aware of the context of the bout coming into this third and final round, but and it hasn't been for a lack of effort. Demonstrated, terrific 1-2 landed by Vaklavikova. Her desire unquestionable, but she hasn't been able to produce the quality that she needed. One suspects it will be Tereszczak who goes through to the quarter-final stage here.
Ladies and gentlemen, winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, Wiktoria Agnieszka Tereszczak, Polska, Poland.
So Wiktoria Tereszczak, a unanimous points decision winner over Kristina Vaklavikova of the Czech Republic. Vaklavikova never stopped competing, but just not able to score on a consistent enough basis to get the verdict from the judges. She's eliminated here in the round of 16. It is Tereszczak who goes through to the quarterfinal stage. So next we're going to turn our attention to the men's 64-kilogram light welterweight tournament.
Bout number 205 in ring A, men's light welter, 64 kilogram. Into the red corner, please welcome boxer from India, Ankit Narwal. And his opponent in the blue corner, representing Poland, Oliwier Zamojski. And judge assignments: 1 United States, 2 Czech Republic, 3 Argentina, 4 Croatia.
So here then the judges who will score this one, they are from the United States of America, the Czech Republic,
Italy,
Argentina, Croatia and Chinese Taipei. 5 judges seated around the boxing ring who will be scoring this using the 10-point must system. So there is Ankit Narwal preparing for his third bout of Kielce 2021. 34 boxers comprise the men's light welterweight bracket. So effectively we had a round of 64. And Narwal was one of the boxers competing in that on the 14th of April. And there is his opponent, Oliwier Zamojski. Luca Barilonga of Italy is the referee.
Serducho, od lewej wszystko.
Round 1.
So we're in the round of 16 in the men's 64-kilogram light welterweight division. This one between boxers from India and Poland. The boxer wearing red is the Indian representative, Ankit Narwal, continental silver medalist in the 2019 Asian Youth Championships at 64 kilograms. His opponent, wearing blue, is the Polish boxer, reigning national youth champion. That is Oliver Zamoyski. Both of these men in action yesterday in the evening session. So here again, we're seeing the rigors of tournament boxing. Final shot of that exchange was the right hand landed by Narwhal. But it's not just about having skill. For one contest, you have to go again and again and again. And in a tournament where there are 34 boxers, so we have effectively a round of 64, 6 bouts to win gold for those who competed in that initial round of 64. So again, it's a test of conditioning, of concentration, of stamina, of recovery. All of these qualities being tested here at the AIBA Youth World Boxing Championships. And again, this is a wonderful foundational stepping stone for boxers we're invariably likely to see at the youth level, at the elite level, the senior level, once they progress to the next or get beyond 19 years of age. Halfway through the opening round, both boxers, Narwhal getting busy with body punches. They're reciprocated immediately by Zamoyski. Zamoyski, the slightly taller figure, looking to establish the left jab, which has served him so well. He was very impressive in his unanimous point decision victory yesterday over the man from Lithuania. 2 bouts under the belt already, as mentioned, for Narwhal. So fencing with the lead hands, who's going to trigger the attack first? And it was Narwhal who committed. He fell short and he was almost countered by Zamoyski. Left-right combination was blocked, as was the attempted right hand from Narwhal. Terrific defense in evidence, because a lot of these shots are landing, but they're landing on glove and forearm. So you're hearing the impact of leather landing, but it's not landing on a scoring area in many instances, such as the defensive ability of both of these boxers, able to tuck up behind their gloves. Now, a couple of shots in that cluster did get through for Narwhal. Zamoyski trying to counter with a left jab. That second one did land. In that 3-shot combination, the second of the 2 jabs did get through. The initial jab and right cross were off the mark. Narwhal bobbing and weaving in the pocket. Zamoyski coming forwards and lands with a left hook, which just disorganized Narwhal a little bit. Opening round in the book, high tempo affair in the light welterweight division. So some of the action from what was an incredibly competitive opening round. Both boxers enjoying success, demonstrating plenty of variety as well.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
Into the second round then. This contest in the balance. 2 of the 4 nations. That's a nice left hook landed by Zamoyski. But in India and Poland, both of these nations have full-size squads in attendance here at Kielce 2021. Boxers in each and every weight class. Kazakhstan and Russia also have 20 boxers, 1 in each weight division in both of the tournaments. Zamoyski, no crowd to draw inspiration from. Opportunity, a rare opportunity to compete in a global championships on home soil. Oh, that inspirational indeed. Doesn't happen very often. Zamoyski's got that opportunity here. Can he capitalize? Both boxers are acquitting themselves very well so far with a minute gone in this second round. There's a right hand landed by Narwhal as he turns the uppercut underneath after a hook around the corner. Narwhal blocking the shot with his gloves. That came from Zamoyski. Zamoyski got a left hook success around the corner. Beautiful double jab from the man in red. Make it a triple jab. And all of them spearing the high held hands of Zamoyski. And again, that's an example of the IQ that both of these boxers are demonstrating, because Zamoyski has been tucking up tightly to repel the hooks that are coming around the corner and the right hands that are coming over the top. Now invariably, oh, there's a cracking right hand over the top of the left of Zamoyski. So it's not just aggression as Narwal lands a right hook which causes Zamoyski to lose his balance. Zamoyski coming back looking for the right hand. Nice movement in the pocket from Narwal to nullify most of that forward foray from the man in blue. Narwal landed a right hand over the top which caused Zamoyski to bring his leg up. Looking for the counter right hand again, but couldn't find the range. Zamoyski looking to create some space, get on his back foot and establish his jab. He's caught by a burst of punches to the body and then a right hook around the corner. The subsequent right hook was caught by the left glove of the boxer in blue. Nice left jab once again from Narwal, and he's using that to pile up points, and there's a right-left success for the boxer in red. It was countered by a left jab from Zamoyski. Nice right uppercut attempted and then turned into a hook by Zamoyski. Threatening to pull the trigger on that right hand was Narwal, but he didn't fully commit. 10-second clapper sounds. Narwal did let it go, partially blocked by the left glove of Zamoyski. Nice right hook on the inside during that cluster from Narwal. Lots of activity once again during the course of that second round. So Narwal using his left jab very effectively during the course of round number 2, and that began to open up other avenues. He began to score with single right crosses as well, but there's the double jab, and watch the subsequent one coming. 3 left jabs in quick succession, a double jab followed by a single, and that just began to prise open the defenses for right hands over the top like that for Ankit Narwal.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Ankit Narwal looking to continue the momentum that he built up in the second round, but it's Zamoyski who has come out with a good left jab. The slightly taller boxer, the slightly rangier man, looking to establish that lead left hand. He looks to reciprocate and does land a good left hook on the inside. He tried with another one as Narwal just lost his footing for a moment. But now he's got his boxing stance back beneath him, looking for that lead left hand once again. Zamoyski looking to find the range with that lead left hand. But time not on his side in this third and final round. Close contest. Really can't afford to be boxing at this tempo. If he hopes to progress, he's got to be busier. There he gets busy and lands a solid left hand during the course of that exchange. It was a straight shot from Zamoyski, and now he's looking to unload double left jab, but he didn't really find the range. He gets back onto the front foot, and the right cross did get through. A nod of acknowledgement from Narwal. Narwal shakes out his arms, and then before putting up his defenses once again. Exchange of jabs from the boxers on the inside. So midway through the third and final round. And Zamoyski, well, he's had success, but I'm not sure he's being busy enough here, given the context of the bout going into the third and final 3-minute frame. Beautiful double jab from Narwal, and that's the shot that he used to turn things in his favor in the second round. Re-established it here with 2 minutes gone in the third. So both boxers using the gloves as defensive barricades once again, blocking the shots that were coming in their direction. And Zamoyski stealing a glance to his corner. He sets himself, takes in a lungful of air and comes once again, but both boxers are out of range. Zamoyski into the pocket, tries to work away to the body, but he falls into a clinch initiated by Narwal. And time is on the side of the Indian boxer wearing red. There's a nice counter left hand landed by Norwell in that exchange. Zamoyski keeps the attack going in search of success. So Zamoyski back over his front foot, took a right uppercut on the inside. 10-second clapper sound. Both men have given absolutely everything in pursuit of victory. Switching his feet and bringing a shot underneath was Zamoyski, but it's going to be Norwell, for my money, who will go through to the quarterfinals. We need confirmation, but what a pulsating contest to open our men's 64-kilogram light welterweight action here in this 9th session of boxing.